welcome to the EV Ready training series powered by FleetWise. In the transition element of your EV roadmap, we're going to have a deeper look now into workplace charging. You may recall that back in the analysis phase, we looked at workplace charging with a view to budgeting for it, not doing it, just working out the costs of it in the analysis phase. Well, now we move into the transition phase, we start to put into practice what you've costed. So now we are really starting to think about where you're going to put your chargers, how many chargers you're going to have, are you going to locate them in the car park, what incoming power supply do you have to your site. Now, this sounds like a daunting series of questions to be bombarded with, especially if you're not in the electricity industry. As I suggest, many of you may not be, and indeed I am not. Now, as a fleet contact, you can't be expected to know everything about everything. You know enough to do your job well, but sometimes you need to call in specialists who are expert in their field. Think of yourself as a GP, and in some cases, you need to call in a specialist. So if a GP knows that their patient has a problem with their heart, their job is to recognize that problem and know when to call in the heart surgeon. And the reason I use that analogy is this is a perfect opportunity for somebody looking after a fleet to call in the specialist. You call in an expert who will be your partner for everything relating to installing workplace charging. Don't think you have to know all of the answers to that. So your workplace charging partner, whoever you choose to engage with, will advise you on what power of chargers you need, how many you need, the cost of them locating them over here or over there, how to engage back office software to do mileage reimbursement, and crucially, they will do a site survey on your premises to see whether you have the correct amount of electricity available to come into your site to deliver the power you're looking for your chargers. So they will do all of that heavy lifting. You just need to find whether you can do it or not, and you've got to find the right charging partner. The one decision you might need to think about for workplace charging that the specialist can't really answer for you is whether you choose to lease the equipment, the hardware, the furniture, or whether you choose to buy it, and whether you can unlock any grants from your local community, from your local authority, from your local council to do that. Unfortunately, the national grants have now expired for workplace charging, but you may be able to find some local initiative that you can take advantage of. So there's a little bit of piece of work about the mechanics of actually putting workplace charging in place at your business. Go and listen back to this one if you'd like to at fleetwise.info. Otherwise, have a look at any more videos they've got, and we'll see you on the next session.